What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Shogun, and today I'm bringing you a video on the end game of Godfall. Now, as some of you know, I did my impressions video on Godfall earlier, and I was trying to figure out the game, and I didn't really know what it was about and how the end game was gonna work. But now that I have beat the game and I kind of know how the end game is gonna work, I wanted to kind of discuss it with you, and kind of like where this game is going, or where I feel this game is going. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe, and let's get on with this video. Now, with Godfall, the end game, first I want to say this about Godfall, the story mode. If I'm just gonna be real, it's not that good. Godfall's selling point is really the action, the co-op, the weapons, the valor plates, or the armor, the playables. That's really where it is. Godfall's story mode is kind of really bland and blah or whatever. So I am not really expecting anything spectacular to be coming from like the DLC and all that other stuff. But when you beat the game, first of all, the ending is terrible. If I'm just gonna be, if I'm just being blunt, the ending is terrible. I'm gonna be truthful with it. I do like the combat in this game. I do like the weapons and everything, but the ending and the story is just not good. And right here, this is the final boss of the story mission. And then once you beat the game, it puts you like pretty much back into your place with all your armor and your weapons and stuff like that, and then you pretty much just do side missions that lead into a boss fight, where I think the difficulty is kind of raised a little bit. You get better gear and all the other stuff. But what was strange to me about this game is this game has ties with Borderlands 3 or Borderlands the series. And some of you guys that know, once you beat Borderlands, that's pretty much when the game really starts. Now, Borderlands 3, I have beat the game. It has a lengthy campaign, and then once you beat it, it's just like it's a whole nother game in the same aspect. This game doesn't really give me that feeling. I know they want to give it an open world feel without it being open world, because you can go into like one of the stages and do side missions or side quests that are in this area of the map, but it's not an open world feel where you go, like will you be in an open world map and then you just go from one place to another to try to upgrade your armor or kill a boss or something like that. Not anything like your typical MMO or something like that, which I don't really think this game considers itself to be an RPG element type game. I think this is more of an action type of game, but it's kind of, I don't want to say disappointing, but it's kind of just like it's not really, because going back to Borderlands, I'm gonna compare it a lot to Borderlands. When you beat Borderlands, man, you have like exotic monsters popping up to farm for exotic weapons. You got like the thing where you do a bunch of waves. I forgot what it's called, but it's like 3 of them, and you do a bunch of waves of enemies. And at the end of it, you get your prize and stuff. And I kind of thought Godfall would have that as well, but it really doesn't. To me, the end game seems kind of lackluster. You go into these dream shells, and you do a side mission. After you beat a side mission, you get a perk that goes towards you fighting the boss. And after you do your dream shells, it leads up to the final boss. Now, I haven't got to the final boss of the dream shells and everything, but it's just something this video is just something that I just wanted to touch on because I feel like, you know, like where is this game headed? What's going on with this game? It's kind of giving me the Avengers vibe. I don't know if some of you guys have played the Avengers. I did a video on the Avengers, and the Avengers, like many other games, the end game is kind of lackluster. And you know, for games like the Avengers, Godfall, maybe even Anthem or something like that, the end game for those games are really when the game starts. Like, you've already beat the campaign, now you're doing the end game. You want to, you know, fight the harder bosses. You want to farm for higher gear and things of that sort. And I don't think, you know, Godfall really delivers on what I thought the end game was going to be. Now, for some others, it might be, you know, it might be good for you. Like, you might be pleasantly surprised with the end game. You might like it. But for me personally, I thought the end game was kind of lackluster. Now, with that being said, I don't think the game is terrible. I do not think this is a bad game. Like I said, man, I love the combat aspect of the game. I love the weapons, the moves, the combos, all that stuff. I love playing this game co-op with my friend. Like, I mean, it's just stuff like that. Like, you can't. Things like that can't be, you know, they can't be matched. Especially, you know, I like hack and slash and I like co-op. So, you know, this game is definitely my speed, but you know, you can only do the same thing for so much until you kind of get tired out of it. So, you know, with that all being said, I feel like, you know, well, maybe the devs will start pumping out content and things will be, you know, different, and they'll add like exotic hunts or something and add like super exotic weapons or something like that. But until then, I mean, what are we supposed to do? Are we just supposed to sit here and do the same thing, or are we supposed to, you know, give the game a break, or, you know, are we supposed to, like, are we supposed to just farm the same thing? Like, I'm honestly confused at what they are wanting us to do. But I mean, if you guys feel differently, I mean, let me know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, or maybe you guys are doing something right. Just let me know how you feel about this game, because I mean, for this game to be hyped up the way it was supposed to be, and, you know, first next gen, like, this was the first next gen kind of like big title. Everything else was kind of, you know, last gen crossover, like Call of Duty, NBA 2K, Spider-Man, Miles Morales. You know, all those are last gen games coming towards now, and the only other game I could think of would be Dark Souls or Demon Souls, my fault, for that next gen feel. And, you know, for this game to be the next gen feel, I mean, it's early in the next gen, so we can't really, you know, be mad at it, because, you know, they was just testing the waters. But for something like this, I need content. For a game like this game needs content. This game needs new characters to choose from, or valor plates, whatever you want to call them. It needs new different styles of weapons, because right now, you know, you have the long sword, the great sword, the twin swords, the pike, and the hammer. So we need different type of weapons. Not necessarily different type of move sets, but, you know, different move sets with different weapons and things like that. Different bosses, different exotics, just all that type of stuff, you know, to increase the longevity of the game. So, you know, without all that being said, I still think that this game is pretty good. Besides the story being utter dog shit and not really making too much sense, we just don't have enough content. I mean, I know this sounds like a rant video, but we literally don't have enough content, and we need some more of that. So, with all that being said, guys, I just wanted to drop this video on you. If you enjoy my content, you know, please subscribe. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like. If I'm doing something wrong with the end game, let me know. Maybe you're doing something right, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.